I think it recorded see part. That's all.
So if we agree or disagree,
Oh, I think we need a mic. That's when the not for us, for the story of the breakdown.
bring it now.
No, it's never really. They turn it on and always run it. Anyway, yeah, I think so. Like a pie chart. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Are you enjoying it?
Test 1 2 1 2. Great. Take your seats, everyone. Take your seats.
Nice to see you. Good, how's it going? Good. Mum was saying I'll save out a huge amount of money at the moment. yeah, okay. I'll be back for it. Elliot.
"30 seconds before we begin." If I had a countdown timer, I'd put it on now, but just imagine it.
Okay, guys. Hey, let's circle back. Hello, everyone. So we all had cake. Yeah. Right, cake. Excellent. Are we all comfortably sitting down? Well, don't get too comfortable because now it's time to another thing where you might have to move around a bit if you so choose. Get your groans out of the way. I know. Scandalous.
Sunday night as well.
I know.
Sorry, yes.
Right. So, we're going to play a little game to get us back into the spirit of things, pun intended, called Agree or Disagree. It's a very simple game. So, in a second, not yet, I'm going to ask everyone to stand up again. I'm disgraceful, I know. And we're going to say that this chair that Rabbi Naomi sat on is agree, and this chair is disagree. And the circle works like a sort of scale, a sliding scale. So if you were to sit here, you would very much agree a bit less, kind of disagree with no feeling, but oh, do you disagree with more, and so on. I've explained that to death. Do we all understand the vibe?
Yeah.
So then, pun intended, Dan is going to say some statements, and then everyone's going to move to where you in the line feel you sit in terms of your opinions. So, if everybody could stand up now, please.
And if you can't, you can tell us where you would,
It's up to you.
lie on the scale, if you will.
Okay, so Dan,
Yes.
please give us our first agree or disagree statement on the mic.
Your first statement is, I like gefilte fish. I like gefilte fish.
Where do you fall? It's contentious.
Okay. Try and keep your mutterings down. Everyone, it's not a social gathering. Boiled or fried? Well, absolutely. Guys, thank
I'm going to
you.
say this is quite a polarising topic because quite a big groups of people on either side of the extreme. Interesting. Depends whether you came from Poland.
Is it fried or boiled?
Is it fried or boiled, Dan?
I've actually.
I've never had gefilte fish. I've had it in Gateshead. I've had it in Gateshead.
I didn't like it. I'd be there. But okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, okay, we get the idea. Lovely. Next statement, Dan.
Scary stories contain deeper truths. Scary stories contain deeper
Do you
truths.
agree or disagree? Ag or disag?
Try and refrain from asking, ow, are you going to that thing tomorrow? Sorry. Okay.
A little bit of a gradient, a lot of agrees. Anyone want to share any thoughts on how they feel about from team and team? Is this agree or disagree? Which side is agree? I thought it was. Well, to be fair, so did I just then. I made that. So, any agreeers? What do we think on that?
I think if you
Scary.
want to have a deep story, you need to have a little bit more than what meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always something underneath.
Yeah.
That's scary. Can I ask why you switched sides?
Well, I just immediately went to horror stories and they just mean nothing.
So you find them quite distant?
Yeah, no, just the cheap thrills
Yeah.
and people tying home cushions.
That's true, yeah.
That's my opinion.
As a research trip, me and Dan the other day went to see Paranormal Activity live, the West End performance, and it was exclusively dates everywhere. It was felt like a sort of new couple's excuse to kind of go like that. Not it was all about dates.
Medjool. I think they're Medjool ones, weren't they?
So interesting. So yes, I think there's something in that. Depends.
Dan, what about you? This is Dan here. What do you?
I just think that people make it up for entertainment
Yeah.
and then fit a narrative around it. And then other people fit a narrative around it.
Anyone else from the middle, kind of, or could you just not? Yeah.
I think like a lot of fairy tales are based on like darker truths to teach kids things, and then horror stories come from fairy tales and like sort of looking for truth.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, Dan, can we have the next statement, please?
A story can be true even if it didn't happen. A story can be true even if it didn't happen. Does that make sense? Should we do another one? That's just fiction, yeah. Let's hold on. I think we that one maybe got through the paper the cut. Let's do this one then. Hold on. Let's do this one.
What about the filter fish?
Do you think there really was a great fish that swallowed Jonah? Do you think there really was a great fish that swallowed Jonah? And sort of an agree and a disagree, you know how that, yeah, that works that way. There was a great fish that swallowed Jonah. There was a great fish that swallowed Jonah. Well, no, did that all happen? I think the whole thing is collected. Was there a great fish and did it swallow Jonah? Obviously not yes or no. Okay, interesting. Sorry, thanks for the kerfuffle. Sorry for the kerfuffle. Will, let's. What have we discovered here?
Okay, any thoughts on that? Was there a
Shocker,
great
the
fish?
rabbi says no. You would be a fundamentalist.
Shh, guys, can we just listen to one person at once, if possible? Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to hear some opinions starting over here. That's all right with you?
If you don't believe it, then you don't believe it.
Can I say something about that?
Desperate to see. Okay, yes, absolutely.
So I think a lot of the Bible is talking about truth in terms of metaphor and stories. So maybe things didn't happen literally, but that doesn't mean there isn't a deeper truth underneath, which was the question you asked before. But it doesn't mean I think that literally a whale was swallowed.
But there's still a truth as valid as if it did happen.
Yeah, I think Jonah went into a deep dark place, and seas and oceans and drowning are metaphors for all that.
Amazing. Very good. Dan, we have another statement.
Myths and legends have things to teach us today. Myths and legends have things to teach us today.
Which is good.
Okay.
No fights in the car park later on, everyone. Just to say. Okay.
I guess it would be quite interesting to hear from just over here. Yeah, we've got obviously quite a stark different opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just, well, yeah. But why did he go over there?
Because they're dating myths and legend and science today is discipline.
Yeah.
I just think that in the olden days, it's when you could explain something, you gave it a
Yeah.
little.
Yes.
Okay. There are supernatural forces in the world. There are supernatural forces in the world. Don't be shy. There's no zero judgment space, and that we need. This is more interesting. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, here we go.
This is an interesting one. We've got a very good, spread of everyone. So, does anyone want to say why they went where they went? I'm actually going to start in the kind of middle, then maybe might not be. Anyone want to share anything? Wasn't yet?
Well, the unexplainable, like things, coincidences that happen sometimes, or it's the feeling, things are Bichette, yeah, that kind of feeling, that's unexplainable.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's something to do with some mystical force. I don't know. I'm in the I don't know camp, that's why I'm sort of in the middle.
Good. Amazing. I'm going to go to team agree. Yes, I have to remember which side of it. Anyone? This is agree. Oh my gosh! Every question we should clarify now. The question was, or the statement was.
The statement was, there are supernatural forces in the world.
And this is team agree.
So I was going to say that I think because our human mind works in a way that always tries to find reason and logic, we're always on evidence. And we're kind of taught, I think, to close our minds to things where there is no evidence. But I strongly believe in that sixth sense, the part of the brain that hasn't yet fully been developed. And I think we should all stay open to what we can't explain.
Thank you very much. Yes. And team disagree, just to get another flavour. Anyone saying?
Yeah.
Lots of good forces, but not necessarily supernatural. So it's a bad. I think people maybe like to make excuses for the bad and say it's supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's
I'm thinking of indigenous people who may just know something bad happened there, or if somebody has been lost in an air crash, they can get a team of indigenous leaders to find those people where the search parties can't do it.
But that might be something that's not scientifically proven yet, and that's why I'm standing here, because I think a lot of these things we're increasingly finding scientific reasons for things, but and the more the longer this goes on, the more science you find, and the less it's therefore myth.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Any more things?
We have one more, I think.
One more, if you would indulge us.
Have you, or the statement, I've experienced something I couldn't explain. Quite on a basic level there. I've experienced something I couldn't explain. I'll keep it vague.
You agree? You have experienced something you can't explain?
Doesn't have to be supernatural necessarily, or something. Yes, okay. So not much movement, a little bit of movement, but it kind of, yeah. Interesting. Okay, guys, this is our last one. Guys, thank you.
Team disagree, anyone?
We got the furthest there.
Never experienced anything you couldn't explain in some way. Is that true?
Well, should we speak to our furthest on the right here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I just simply don't think I have experienced it. I couldn't explain it. And if I had, then I probably would think if I can't explain it, doesn't mean it's not explainable.
Yeah. And I'm going to go all the way.
Everything has a reason, everything has an explanation, I think. Yeah.
Other end of the scale here. Anyone? You agree you've experienced something that you couldn't quite explain?
Actually, dreams, we mentioned nightmares. Sometimes dreams are often very mystical.
Yeah.
And things you can't explain. Deja vu in dreams. Absolutely.
I'm quite sceptical generally. I tend to sit on this side, but then I do have a weird belief about premonitions in dreams as well and stuff like that, because I have experienced strange things. So
Somebody said earlier about a sixth sense, an intuition that you can't explain. That's a friend of mine understood it.
Anyone say?
Yeah. Talking about dreams, apart from the experiences I've had spiritually, I used to fly as cabin crew with British Airways several years ago, and there's several crew sites on Facebook, and one of the things that is a phenomenon with so many crew and so many retired crew, like myself, is that we have dreams that we're either late for a flight, or we're heading to the airport with a tire burst, or we can't find our uniform, or something. There's something, we have these dreams that come often, and we don't make the flight, or we don't get as far as the dream. And I thought it was just me. I had went through a series of these over a period of time, and so many people experience the same thing.
I think that's like a short mystery in itself. I think
Exactly.
I want to turn the page. It's a great story. Yeah, absolutely.
I think there's a lot of things that can be explained, but they also can't be explained at the same time. So it's that why bad things happen to good people. There's a scientific explanation, but there's not that answer to that question.
How do we reason with it? Yeah, really interesting. Please feel free to sit down. Thank you so much for.
Thank you.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Okay. So next up, this is our circle one last time. One of our last activities, if you will. And thank you for all being so open and sharing, and so down to clown, if you will. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a simple task. Obviously, we are storytellers. That's very much we love growing up for our stories. I think we all have. Obviously, here at the synagogue, we hear stories all the time. But what we're planning on doing is creating our own story, and we find that really exciting. What I'd like you to do is to grab a sheet of paper and a pen, which I'm going to give you guys, and I'll come round and bring them to you. And your challenge is to create your own mini Jewish horror story. And it actually doesn't necessarily have to be Jewish. I take that back. It can be your own kind of whatever you find terrifying, or something that genuinely gives you that guttural feeling of fear. And it can be folktale style of a folktale or a myth. And you may use one of our Jewish Avengers, if you will. That's what I'm calling them for one of them. There we go, there they are. No flebid in that one. You may invent something entirely new in your story. It does need a few things. It needs a title, and it could be The Box, for example. Like we'll talk our story is about the Dybbuk box. It could be called The Screaming Potato Kugel, which is a real story which we have somewhere in amongst us. You know, whatever you like, but no pressure for it to be actually genuinely scary. It could be, if you want to take it in any direction.
Can I add something as well?
Yeah, of course.
No pressure also for it to be good. We tried this exercise earlier today, just to road test it, and my story was about spilling a slush puppy onto a golem and the terrible havoc that was wreaked. And it was awful, but I loved writing it because it was just fun to do.
Yes.
So just you know, if you come up
It really
if
wasn't
it's
good,
a
actually,
6-word story, that's fine. Just have
But
a
we're a
fun.
judgment-free zone,
Yeah, check
and
yourself in.
absolutely, yeah, you can,
Yeah.
we might get out the end. But yeah, but it has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Oh yes.
We're going to give you how long? We're going to give
6 minutes.
6 minutes. So not long. On your own. We'll give you some.
Oh, I suppose you can team up
If you want to. If you want to. You have 6 minutes. When you're done, you must place your story in the Fez of Truth. Fold it up. You don't need to write your name because we might read out some anonymously. But I'm going to give you some paper, and once you've all got some, I will we'll start the timer.
And
So
it's
just
6
gonna pass
minutes.
it around.
To
Yes, I'll pass around pens. Thank you. You got pens, that's great. But yes. Well, can we pass that pen? Thank you. If you need something to lean on, I can bring you that as well. Thank you so much. We'll set the scene as well. If you need more lights, let us know too. Yes, of course. I can certainly help any. If I want you to go there, I know we're bringing people around. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
yeah, me too.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, there's more. More paper. Oh, yeah. More papers coming around. Thank you. Anyone need a pen? Thank you. It can be about anything you want. Oh, really? We're horrified.
There's a bit of one bit of paper.
Something that we're
Pen, please.
That's okay. That's fine. You don't want to write
Pen, yeah. So, pen and
Does anyone want to book?
Well, it's also like, I said it's
Anyone else want to book to lean on? Great library special.
There's a pen.
Anyone else want to book to lean on?
as we said, very. You want a pen or? Okay, I'll take the paper as well.
Some are better for leaning on than others, would you not?
Amazing. Everyone got what we short of? Pen?
Anyone else want to line up?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Great, okay, we're going to start the timer officially. But, set a spooky And it doesn't have to be horror inflected, it can be just something you find interesting as well. Obviously, the horror is the theme of tonight, just with the Dybbuk and all, but it can be what you want it to be about. pens, let us know. Literally whatever comes to mind. And it's a story about something you couldn't explain, something you didn't believe in, a positive thing, something that influenced you in a good way. Doesn't have to be something negative or scary. Put it in the bucket here, or the fez of truth. You can give it to me. I'll put it in. Oh, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. For about 4 minutes. Where might it be set? Could it be in the past? Could it be in the future? Might it be set now? Has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Yes, of course. If you need another pen, let us know. If you want me to put your story in the... We obviously won't be able to go through all of them, but it's just good. It's a good release as well. It's a good, creatively, something you might not have been able to do otherwise. I'll get you another pen. Okay guys, in about 2.5 minutes. Oh, yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. Yeah, do you want me to put anything in? Yeah, sure. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure to give it a title as well. Don't worry if you didn't, it's fine. We'll make them up. Okay. Okay, we won't be able to definitely get through all of these, but we might do a couple, quite a few. Thank you so much. Great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, any pens? Have a leave on your chair after. Okay, got about 1.5 minutes to go. Get those juices flowing here now. Very good. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Really good stuff. On any books as well. Anyone who's leading to books? Thank you.
If anyone finished with their pens.
Yeah. I'm seeing some beautifully written sort of novellas. That's fine. Yes. You can sign away your ideas to us and then we're going to make millions. We're going to make millions. Good, no, let them be, let them be. Let them be.
Wow,
You've got 30 seconds.
The truth is brimming.
I know, we are very, very beautiful, yeah, creativity. It all comes from experience. It comes from
The cabin
Okay guys. Why do human beings tell those stories? If Dybbuk's aren't real, why have stories about them survived for hundreds of years? What modern day Dybbuks do we have today? Can a story be true even if it didn't happen? There we go. Okay, is that everyone? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Wow.
Again, we will definitely not be able to get through all of these. Now, guys.
Okay, now we're going to have a little campfire story session with a couple of anonymous ghost stories.
Okay, good. Right.
This is very exciting. Hold on, hold the mic, hold on.
Here we go. The worm who spoke. Every day, the animals throughout the land. Is it? Well, you might have to help me out here. This is really taking the vibe out. Something desperately about the layer of rain. They were distraught. If it had the lack of rain, that must be. If it had not rained for 6 months, this obviously affected the way a worm moved as the ground was dug and racked, so the rain stayed away. Whoa. What's next?
Hold on, I might get a better lighting. What was it like?
I went on a dibbock hunt. We went across the land on a dibbock hunt. It was very scary. We crossed a very deep river and we all helped each other across. We reached a small mountain and we saw a deep cave and we saw red eyes in the cave and we realised it was a bear. We rushed out of the cave, across the river, and to set back to where we started. Next time we do not want to go on a bear hunt. Ooh. What we got here? Why do cats sense illness or sadness? My cat is very unfriendly, but if I'm ill or worried, she does not leave my side. I've heard this about cats in general. How do they feel your pain? That's very interesting. Cats and dogs do have a sixth sense and an understanding of maybe something else we don't quite know. But this is quite a long one, so I might do. Let's see where it goes. It was the end of a normal spiritual Shabbat service. The shul had turned joyful with the thought of Adon Olam. Yeah, I know that feeling. And Kiddush, happily. Only joking. The tone selected was one of the. Will, if you have any idea of some of these words.
I cannot read.
Oh.
Dirgeful.
Dirgeful. Thank you, Peter Gelsberg. The male rabbi. Yeah, is there somebody here? Is it? The male rabbi. Peter, would you like to come and read your story? Come sit at the scary bench.
You missed the title.
Okay.
Please.
Please do. Show us how it's done.
Kiddush, heralding Kaddish? Question mark. It was the end of a normal spiritual Shabbat service. The shul hall turned joyful with the thought of Adon Olam and Kiddush. Happily, the tune selected was one of the dirgeful ones. The male rabbi kicked off Kiddush and then moved on to Hamotzi. But as he wielded the knife to cut the challah, the light self-dimmed and his hair grew, and then his arms became frantic, and red wine spilled. But it wasn't... I can't read. but it wasn't, for fingers were everywhere, and it was blood, not wine. And he was a she, the witch of Endor.
We're going to do only a few more. What have we got here? This is called Golem. Shmuel was on a dig in the desert in Israel. After returning home, he was very excited, having made an 8th discovery, a wax-coated box. However, soon his excitement turned to dread. He was no longer sleeping. Every time he closed his eyes at night, he heard a scraping noise and a whispered voice coming from the box. Eventually, he travelled back to where he found the box to return it. This worked, and the noises stopped. However, for the rest of his life, he could not speak. Every time he opened his mouth, all he could say was, Golem. more. We have one more. I've got
One
to
more.
here we go. One that's very beautiful handwriting here. Face your fears. A young girl had a recurring nightmare of witches, dragons, and monsters outside her window. She just can't seem to get rid of them, no matter how hard she tries. One night, she set her alarm for midnight and decides to join the monsters and creatures outside her window. She climbs outside and walks through the mystical land. She is frightened by what she sees. Insert scary scenes here. Genuinely says that.
Can you do some noises?
She runs back to her window and climbs back into bed. This is where the creatures can't get to her. While the outside is scary, home is safe, and the nightmares never return. Round of applause. Honestly, thank you so much. That was very beautiful and really. There's a lot in there. There's a lot in there. But what we just basically, this is the end of
our workshop, and thank you so much for coming. Obviously, it's we've never done something like this before, and it's something that fascinates us, and we just can't wait to develop our show. And we have actually written, we do have a script, but these sort of things will help inform us and take us in directions and question the unknown, but of course not be scared of it as well, because there's always a lot of it comes from a lot of good. And a lot of, it's really lovely
nice
to get this.
to run the gamut as well, everyone's different perspectives on what ghosts can be, horror can also be a really positive spin on it. And so thank you everyone so much for contributing and being here with us today. It's been incredibly lovely for me.
I did promise, what was your name again, sorry? You said you had a story which was around 2 minutes. Did you want to tell one more?
3 minutes.
What was your name again? Sorry, what was your name again? Sorry?
Gil.
Gil. Should we hear one story from Gil?
Yes.
Gil, I'll get you the mic. Here we go. The finale. Should we get the lights? No. We'll get the lights. Okay. Straight to Mike Gil. Thank you. Should we get the music?
Saying this evening are personal experiences, and this one is absolutely true. Some 20 years ago, I was a joint power of attorney, and the other guy was a direct member of the family of my aunt, and there was another lady involved who was looking after her on a daily basis. So he said to me, I can't handle this because I'm not really involved with this family, so you have to do it yourself, but you can keep in touch with me. I said, okay. So I then looked at the accounts, and then after about a couple of months into the accounts went dead. So I phoned him up, I said, there's no money going into these accounts, what do I do? He said, you better start ferreting around. So I did, and I found out that she'd stopped the pension and the annuity going into her account, my aunt's account, and it was being signed into another account, which was a national savings account, which she was drawing on every 3 days. She was picking out £300 and £300 was the maximum, I think. And this went on for a few months. I said to I told him, I said, I can't deal with this. The whole thing stinks. He said, all right, just forget it. So I went to bed, and that night, and my wife will confirm this because we sleep together. We've been married for 64 years. 65 years, big one, and the lights kept going on and off, all bloody night. So I assume that what these lights were telling me is, you must deeper. Now, I'm not an accountant, but I can cook the books. I wasn't catering. But I was also retired at the time. Anyhow, eventually we nailed the whole thing, and that's the end of the story. But the lights kept going on and off, on and off. And I assumed that was into it.
Thank you. And anyone else who might want to share with us, please come speak to us at the end, and we'd love to hear your stories. I know that Pete was allegedly possessed at one point. We got to hear about that. That's genuine. I'm not even. Oh yes, and we will pass you over to Pete. But honestly, thank you so much, everyone. You've all been absolutely wonderful.
Just want to say thank you very much. And I hope you all enjoyed the evening. It's a very different evening from the one that we usually have. But thank you. And if you want to get in touch with them, there's the email and Instagram. Thank you very much. Thank you, Janet, for the food, which was very nice. And again, if anyone would like to make a donation, there's a box over there. Okay, sorry,
And
Rabbi.
just say thanks to Jackie for organising. If anyone who is not a member who would like some more information about Colchai, we have our monthly diary out on the table as you walk out. Please feel free to take a copy.
And if you would like your story for whatever reason you wouldn't want us to have our way with it, if you will, so do take it. Take it. But yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone.
He's got a similar sense of humour. What? Yes.
don't know what we'll do, something a bit crazy, but we're going to try and take the world on that. Yeah. And like I said, we've got the iceberg. We're going to tip the iceberg. There's so much to it as well.
No, that was I got funding from. I had some
not personally. It's like these things that are not shown. So heavy, so accomplished, and co-presenting. It was a bit like it was a bit like a podcast, you know, kind of like chatting, but it was very structured chatting, and it was very
It's always a negotiation.
I am actually. So I had a birthday recently. My husband gave me a spa voucher.
I've been there. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's not been about you though.
Oh, this is one of those.
Yeah. Oh, enjoy.
I know, because it has a whole
We're good. I've just got a new job. What's it at Santander? Before I was just supporting I was the team nag. Now we sit in a bigger division of like people. Division now. No, I just like program manager. Basically doing more work. An opportunity, aka.
Do you get paid for it?
But I may have changed my job. But it's interesting. I realised what I realised because
no, I think it's lovely. I think that's why maybe you get a bit of hit back from
it's quite, I mean, it's only been a week job. I'm definitely more inclined to do stuff that helps with like the financial education or the charity partnership stuff or the stuff that we can actually do. Yeah.
I'm actually getting Will. I think we should read through
Yeah, I'm ready to
Sorry, that's actually
yeah.
What will you do tomorrow? Or like in a week? We've got a lovely sound on if you need one.
They just have space to run. I just think it was really interesting. And then she's
they do that. They have to do that. So somebody else and like once a year, like whatever you do, you're head of IT because you have to go on the shop floor just that shows you say. Yeah.
I cannot believe like how people do this every day.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. I guess it's not first step.
I will say hi for you.
I've got a set. Yeah, oh my god, Rabbi Noemi, thank you. And thank you for being like the rabbi on pool next to us. Perfect.
I
When you're like,
didn't mean to end up
what is the Leviathan and why does it exist? I was like,
What is the meaning of that?
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like, Pete, do you want the chairs moved?
Yeah, definitely.
We can move them, we'll move them. Thank you guys, thank you for your future. Oh, we got that whole second half, Will. We got that whole